is everything, everywhere, all at once. Good. Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's Take Two review. This week's Take Two review is everything, everywhere, all at once, and it stars Michelle Yeoh as Evelyn Wang. She's the main person in the movie. Her husband opens a whole new world for her, though, and I'll tell you how in just a moment. The first probably 20-25 minutes of the movie is just to lay the groundwork of her situation in life. She owns a laundromat and a little bodega type thing, and I'm trying to think of what else. But her family's going to be audited, and they've been audited before, and she's stressing about that, and you know, her daughter and her don't get along. Her daughter's gay, and she doesn't mind that, but her father-in-law, they kind of blur the lines on if it's her husband's father or her father. I know they clarify it later in the movie, but the movie is, after the first introduction area, the rest of it's like an acid trip and a bloomin' onion mixed together. It's layers upon layers upon layers upon layers. But anyways, when they're at the IRS office being talking to the IRS agent, who is played wonderfully by Jamie Lee Curtis in a fat suit, she's really good in it as well. She kind of well, right before she goes into the audit, her husband pulls out a small umbrella and covers the camera viewing both of them, and he's like, you can either go to the audit or you can go into this closet and you can change your life. And anyways, she finds out that her family is part of a multi-dimensional thing. Like, she had discovered it in a different dimension. Her husband had helped perfect it after her passing, and they'd contacted all these other dimensions and all these other versions of herself. But there's a bad guy, and the bad guy is her daughter. She's, you know, going through killing other versions of her mother, and it's just, it's like an acid trip, but you really couldn't do acid or really even get drunk and watch this movie. It's enough on its own. It's way too many threads to not give your full undivided attention to. The first part where they're laying the groundwork will be the part that I would suspect people that have no patience or attention span for a longer movie will probably give up on it and say that's just a sucky movie. But if you can make it into the rest of the film, it's great. It's great. I'll tell you that there's many different dimensions, but the oddest and the craziest is one where everyone's fingers are hot dogs. It's just, that seems like something me and my friends would have came up with years ago when we were really fucked up. And it made me laugh like that. But yeah, if you're curious about it, please watch it. I think you'll enjoy it. If you just like to cut off your mind and not be bothered to pay attention to anything, then don't. It does have a lot of subtitles, so I know the people that, because it's in English but it's also in Chinese, and I know there's a lot of people that can be damned to read. So if you have to be damned to read, well, damn, just go watch something else. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I think y'all will as well. We'll see you all next time for something. I haven't decided what I'm going to review yet, but we'll see you.